All right. For Nigerian politicians to be optimistic in any political situation is not a vice, but a virtue. The governorship candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, during the 2023 elections in Lagos State, Olajide Adediran, popularly known as Jandor, has said he has filed an appeal to challenge the judgment of the State Election Petition Tribunal, which upheld the re-election of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu. Adediran said he filed a 34th ground of appeal on the 13th of October to express dissatisfaction with the verdicts of the tribunal. Judy, this is very interesting. A trend in Nigeria, and that trend has come to Lagos now. Judy Adediran did not, it wasn't the runner-up in that election. It was the Labour Party. And Judy Adediran came out with less than 100,000 votes. But right now, he's saying that, look, he's going to claim his mandate, that he's confident that he will claim that mandate, that Lagosians voted for him.
The nation voted for him. Less than 100,000 votes.
63 or 62,000 completed votes from all the local governments, being the worst results for the People's Democratic Party since 1999.
It shows where he stands amongst the candidates that the PDP have been fielding. I think that this year, they literally didn't have a candidate.
It is this same Lagos that PDP...
It has never been this bad for them.
Yes.
It has never been this bad for them. They used to have candidates that gave the APC, or ACN or AD a run for his money. But look at what we're saying. It shows that the PDP is literally dead in the state. It's literally dead. There was a time when some local governments, you could tell yourself that, oh, this is a PDP local government.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You could tell yourself that, oh, even Badagry.
Yes.
There was a time they were very strong.
Yes, yes. You know? They were calling them Badagry.
Even Ekpe, they were very strong in Ekpe at some point.
Lekki Ajax.
Yes. So what do we have now? Now scoring up to 100,000 in an election where the winner got about 700,000. I mean, this is the definition of a rout. And if you are routed, why do you still think that you can win at the level of appeal? What are the facts that you want to bring this time? He is saying that Section 182 1J says no person shall be qualified for election to the office of governor of a state if he has presented a forged certificate to INEC.
Were you able to establish that at the tribunal?
How can he prove that Sanwo-Olu presented a forged certificate? That is the point.
It's easy to allege.
It's easy. He also says, oh, what happened is miscarriage of justice. So on the 13th of October, 18 days after that judgment, very extensive judgment, he's gone back to the appeal court. He's gone back to court to appeal, and he believes that he's going to win. But look at what the court said back then, that the matter was a pre-election issue that does not relate to the conduct of the 2023 governorship election in Lagos State, you know. And the judge even said that his petition is dead on arrival and deserves a befitting burial. That's how the judge also said. Befitting burial for a petition that is dead on arrival. I think that Jandor is just wasting his time. But this is right. Anyway, we have some money to pay the lawyers.
His lawyer will keep urging him on.
That's what the lawyers do.
Go to the court party and they will end up at the Supreme
lawyer
Court.
said that tribunal judgment was a sound one. But he said he was going to wait on his client for further instructions.
So if it's sound and he cannot advance his or say, no, I'm not.
But even the introduction he gave us shows where he's coming from. That they are always optimistic, politicians. Even when you know that that optimism is injure nothing.
It's just to draw attention to themselves, continue to enjoy, what's it called, media attention and all that. Just like Peter Obi. Peter Obi, for example, knows that if he stops challenging Asiwaju's electoral victory, for example, the hoopla, the noise that around him on social media will dissipate. And he's not prepared for that. He wants to continue to gain currency. Gain currency on social media. He wants to continue to energize his base. That base is important. So if he can, if he can continue to energize that base, he will be happy. That is his goal. Whatever it is, let us talk about that. Let people still see us as relevant. But how much longer are you going to do that? If our Jandor, for example, and I'm still interested in politics, I will focus on how I can build my brand, make my brand bigger, stronger, and I will constitute a team to even do a post-mortem. Why did we do this badly as a party?
What went wrong?
What went wrong? What can we do?
Tell yourself the truth.
To have look at yourself in the mirror, as they usually say, and let us see areas of improvement, areas that need improvement. That is how to bounce back from an electoral calamity.
Still young, so can contest.
Because scoring scoring less than 100,000 is the definition of electoral calamity.
I think he got it twisted when he went to go and choose Funke Akindele, thinking that the number of followers
number of followers doesn't translate to electoral
millions, 2.something million followers.
No, they will not vote for you.
TikTok and everything.
Those ones exist on social media. They don't see them on election day.
More so, when you probe some of these, like you see that even one man can have 100 accounts. One man can have 100 accounts. But I think where, for me, like BQ said, Jandor should take off from is to do a post-mortem and begin to reconcile with his party members. Like him or not, Chief Olajide George is a strong voice in the PDP. And he said it stridently from the day Jandor was announced as the candidate, that was not the decision of the party in Lagos State. He again went further after even saying, okay, we will accept this guy, to say, this is the person we have chosen as your running mate. And all of a sudden, when the man was going to announce his running mate, he named Funke Akindele. So it means that...
And that became his major undoing.
That was his major undoing.
Went for the election to do so well.
You have alienated yourself.
You have. That's what you have done. That's what you have done. Because politicians don't... For instance, look at the combination in the APC. Even for the first time. Nobody was expecting two strong men who could be governors in their own right. For one to have accepted to be the running mate. Nobody expected. But it made political sense. It made political sense. So it's this optimism.
Two very strong candidates.
It's this optimism that kills our politicians. You have to sit down and look at what is right.
It's a very serious business.
When they tell you that, see, this permutation that you are doing, for instance, look at the national picture. Move the presidency to the south. Those of them who stayed in the north and said, this is where we are going, we have seen the outcome. But it sometimes makes political sense for you to say, okay, in order for us not to lose all, let us go with the tide. You were indeed not the choice candidate, and you then went on to choose your running mate, who is not also the choice candidate. How do you want to cope in that kind of water? It's virtually
so his own member of his own party must have
They
voted
voted against him.
Yes.
Because the PDP has
voted
never been
against
this
him.
weak.
This week.
I'm telling you, even the governor of Lagos State refused to stand on the same podium to debate with Jandor. We've not seen it that there won't be a standard debate, at least one or two. In time past, we used to see three. Archbishop Biden, these people, they were organizing debates and everything. Sanwo-Olu did not attend any debates with Jandor. And you imagine Femi Hamzat to coming together with Funke and Kedele to swear out a lot of things. No.
It will be a joke.
It's a joke.
Joke taken too far.
So that's what Jandor needs to do now.
Terrible mismatch.
He should go back and think about it. Because before the election, people were asking, why didn't this man even try to go to the House of Assembly? Why didn't he even try to become a local government chairman?
Or House of Rep.
House of
Maybe he thought local government chairman is beneath him.
So, but you must start from somewhere.
I think so. It has always been that governor, and the model was about abusing Bola Tinubu. Abusing Bola Tinubu.
He's still saying it that he represents a breath of fresh air.
Yes.
But that is if you get...
So all through his campaign, it was about abusing Bola Tinubu. That was his main campaign.
Even came here. He came to TVC. The same station that some people claim we do not bring opposition. He came on the program here. Yes, he came on the program here to attack Tinubu.
Yeah, on the live show.
And they will say, oh, yeah, they don't bring people. People don't know what they are saying.
A lot of times,
on the live show.
A lot of times you have to ignore comments like that.
You don't know what we go through sometimes. Back doors.
They don't know. You know, unfortunately, you know, somebody says something, oh, TVC, they don't bring guests. And even NBC will now write a letter accusing us of what we did not do. And then I got a reply. I sent a reply to them showing all the guests that we have brought on our shows, current affairs shows, from May last year. And they were clearly in overwhelming majority. Overwhelming majority. I just don't want to overflock it. I will have brought the list here for people, for the world to see. But, you know, you still see some of Article's aides who have nothing serious to say after losing election. They too are saying that TVC, they don't balance. That same week that thing came out, you saw even the lawyer to the candidate of PDP in Plateau. He came. We have even House of Reps members. We have interviewed far more PDP House of Reps members than APC. People like Bagos, all of them.
At the expense of our job, I went to Adamawa. The way we stood with Governor Fintiri,
yes,
he's still looking for me now to say thank you. Fintiri, he's watching. The way we stood with him, a lot of people say, Binani has already read the vote of thanks on NTA. Yeah. But I came back, I told Nigerians that, no, there's nothing like that.
And really after that, we were here on this show.
Yes,
look, we stand by the person who won.
Yes.
Because it was clear that that's the man that won.
It's not possible. Mathematically,
they do not. They think everybody is like them. For them, it is one track reasoning. It has to be Atiku or it has to be Obi. We are not like that. People will have been shocked that we refused to openly back Binani. Because that was the man that won the election. And it has nothing to do with, maybe they are his people. No. I don't even have his phone number. So, these things happen, but what can we do?
It's still Journalist Hangout on Sunday. We take this breather. When we come back, we go to the next.